In 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4, it says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier." Sometimes I forget my mission and I do get caught up in what's going on in this world. One of my pet peeves happens to be the spraying of chemtrails. It's a farce when you hear people get up in front of the camera and they talk about making America great again and making America healthy again. All the while, there's planes in the sky spraying heavy metals down on us. But then the word reminds me that I am here for a temporary time. And what is my mission? If I am a true lover of Jesus, and I am, then I must be about his work of saving souls, of sharing the word. While I don't see anything wrong with pointing out the war that is against us here in the physical realm, it's the spiritual realm that is of the utmost importance. Matthew Henry once wrote, "As our trials increase, we need to grow stronger in that which is good, our faith stronger, our resolution stronger, our love to God and Christ stronger." This is opposed to our being strong in our own strength. All Christians, but especially ministers, must be faithful to their captain and resolute in his cause. The great care of a Christian must be to please Christ. We are to strive to get the mastery of our lust and corruptions, but we cannot expect the prize unless we observe the laws. We must take care that we do good in a right manner, that our good may not be spoken evil of. Some who are active spend their zeal about outward forms and doubtful disputations. But those who strive lawfully shall be crowned at last. If we would partake the fruits, we must labor. If we would gain the prize, we must run the race. We must do the will of God before we receive the promises, for which reason we have need of patience, together with our prayers for others, that the Lord would give them understanding in all things. We must exhort and stir them up to consider what they hear or read. One of the things that Mr. Henry wrote about all Christians, but especially ministers, must be faithful to their captain and resolute in his cause. That is of the utmost importance. We must spread the word, and we must do it in a loving manner so we can gain souls for Christ. There is a time and a place for hellfire and damnation sermons, but there's also a time for sitting down with someone and pointing out errors that contradict the way Jesus wants us to live. Matthew Henry wrote, "The great care of a Christian must be to please Christ," and that is first and foremost, not please men. Anyway, I just want to share that scripture with you, and if you are like me who gets caught up in some worldly events and angry about chemtrails in the sky and the garbage that they teach our children in public schools, the in-your-face lies by politicians. Yeah, those things are not going away, are they? No matter how much we rail. But sometimes I have to remind myself that Satan does that to get people, to get Christians off track. So stay on the course. I don't see anything wrong with pointing out to people the obvious wars, but it is more important to teach people about the plan of salvation. I hope this finds you well. Have a blessed day.